Hi everyone, welcome back to Fluent Cast. I'm Amanda, one of the teachers at Fluent English Academy, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Whether you're walking the dog, cooking dinner, or just relaxing with your headphones on, thank you for joining me. Today's episode is a very personal one. As a teacher and as a mother, I often think about the influence of social media on our lives, especially on kids and teenagers. My own son is still young, but I already find myself worrying about the world he's growing into. A world where screens are everywhere and scrolling has become second nature. I remember once seeing a group of teens at a birthday party, and instead of talking or playing, most of them were just sitting together, looking at their phones. That moment really stuck with me. So, in this episode, we're going to explore the risks of social media, especially for younger users. And of course, I'll guide you through some useful vocabulary to help you talk about this topic in English. Let's get started. Let's begin by understanding why social media is so appealing. Why do kids, teens, and even adults find it so hard to look away? Well, one reason is something called instant gratification. That means getting satisfaction right away. When we post a picture and someone likes it, for example, we feel good instantly, right? That quick reward makes us want to keep going back. This feeling is connected to a chemical in the brain called dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter or a brain messenger that makes us feel pleasure. Social media platforms are designed to give us little hits of dopamine, like a reward system. And how do they keep us engaged? That's where the algorithm comes in. An algorithm is like a set of instructions that a computer follows. On social media, the algorithm learns what you like and shows you more of it, keeping you scrolling longer and longer. So, instant gratification, dopamine, and algorithms all work together to make social media hard to resist. But what happens when we use social media too much? Unfortunately, many studies show a strong link between heavy social media use and mental health issues. People, especially teenagers, may experience anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. That means not feeling good about themselves. One big problem is cyberbullying. That's bullying that happens online through mean comments, threats, or spreading rumors. It can be just as harmful or even more harmful than face-to-face bullying. Another common issue is FOMO, which is short for fear of missing out, FOMO. When you see your friends posting about a party or a trip, you might feel left out, even if you were happy before. And then there's another thing called social comparison. That's when people compare themselves to others. On social media, we often only see the best parts of someone's life. The vacations, the perfect selfies, the fun moments. This can make others feel like their own lives aren't good enough. All of these things add pressure, and over time, they can really affect someone's emotional well-being. Now, let's talk about another big issue: privacy and safety. When kids and teens use social media, they often don't realize how much information they're sharing. Every photo, comment, or like becomes part of their digital footprint, which is the record of everything they do online. Sometimes this information can be misused. One risk is phishing. That's with the PH, okay? PHISHIN. Phishing. That's when someone tries to trick you into giving personal information like passwords or credit card numbers. There is also something called online grooming. This is when an adult tries to build a relationship with a child online in order to take advantage of them later. It's very serious, and it's important for parents and children to understand the warning signs. To stay safe, it's essential to protect personal information, use strong passwords, and most importantly, talk openly about what is happening online. Don't keep secrets. Well, let's shift focus now. How does social media affect our relationships and communication? Many kids today spend more time looking at screens than looking at people, and that leads to a decrease in social skills, the abilities we need to talk, listen, and connect with others face to face. Too much screen time can make it harder for kids to practice empathy, which is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. When we are always online, we can forget what it feels like to have a real emotional connection in person. Of course, social media isn't all bad. It can help people stay in touch, meet others, and even learn new things. But balance is key. So, what can we do to manage social media use in a healthy way? One helpful idea is a digital detox. That means taking a break from screens for a while to reset your mind and body. Another strategy is setting screen time limits. For example, only using social media for 30 minutes a day or not using your phone after 9 p.m. And finally, there is mindful usage. That means being aware of how and why you use social media. Are you using it to connect with others or just out of habit? As a mom, I try to model this behavior for my son, even though it's not always easy. I try to show him that playing outside, reading, or just spending time with people is just as valuable as anything happening online, even better. Alright, let's take a moment to review what we covered today. We talked about the appeal of social media, instant gratification, dopamine, and algorithms. We looked at its impact on mental health, including anxiety, FOMO, and cyberbullying. We discussed privacy risks, the importance of digital safety, and how social media can affect our real-life relationships. And finally, we explored practical strategies like digital detox and mindful usage. Now, it's your turn to reflect. How do you feel about your own social media habits? Have you ever taken a break from it? What changes would you like to make? I'd love to hear from you. Send us a message or a voice note on our social media pages. Your stories help make this podcast a real conversation. Thanks again for being here with me today. Don't forget to follow FluentCast for more thoughtful English practice every week. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourself, both online and offline.